Hi everyone, today let's solve Leetcode question called rotate image. So given n by n to the matrix representing an image, we want to rotate image by 90 degrees clockwise, and we have to rotate image in place. So it means we are not allowed to build another new matrix. Okay, now let's check example 1 here. So let's use the drawing here to help you understand. You see the first row of this matrix, this 1, 2, 3, right? And this one is converted to the last column in the resulting matrix. And then we have the second row go to the mid column or resulting matrix. And finally, we have the last row, which goes to the first column in the resulting matrix. Okay, so this one is for the rotation operation. And now let's think about another very similar transformation, which is transpose. If you start in linear algebra, you probably know how to transpose a 2D matrix, right? So let me write it out here. Okay, so let's say we are transpose matrix, and what will be the result? If we are transposing a matrix, the first row will go to the first column, right? So let me write that out here. The first column, we have this 1, 2, 3. And then the second row, you go to the second column. So the second row, we write that out here. We have 4, 5, and 6. And sorry for my poor drawing here. And finally, the last row goes to the last column. So the last row we have 7, 8, and 9 here. And you see the difference between the transpose and rotation result? It's very obvious, right? The only thing we want to do is to swap the left column and the right column. So the only thing we want to do is swap left column, for example, here is 1, 2, 3, and the right column here is 7, 8, 9. If we swap this, this one is flip operation, right? And we are arriving to the result. So actually, if we write this mathematical formula, we can say, okay, rotation equals transformation plus flip. Okay, now get sense of what rotation can be break down into. Let's solve this problem in the coding part. Okay, so the first thing is to run transpose and flip in the main function, right? So transpose matrix is in this variable, and we do the flip of the matrix in this variable. Now for the transpose side, we want to pass into self and this matrix, and for the flip side, we have same variable. Okay, now let me start with the transpose side. So y in range length of matrix, and for j in range I. That's because we are transposing the row and columns one by one, not transposing all the matrices at once, right? And we want to exchange matrix ij with matrix ji. So just write it out here. Okay, if we use this operation in Python, matrix ji will be assigned to matrix ij, and matrix ij are assigned to matrix ji. So actually, you are swapping the row index I and with the j index, with the column index j, and the rows is actually swapped with the column successfully. Okay, now the next step to flip the matrix by the middle index or row. So again, for I in range length of matrix, because we have to actually traversing all the rows, and J, the range should be half length of matrix, right? Because it's a square matrix, I want to flip the left side to right and want to flip the right side to left. That's why we use a length matrix divided by 2 here. Okay, and finally, the swap operation is here. So matrix ij, matrix I minus 1 minus j equal to matrix I minus 1 minus j and matrix ij. So you see this operation, this element is assigned to this element, and this element is assigned to this element. Actually, when we increment the columns, this one will be decrementing from the end. So as we grow the column index and we're moving from the left column to the mid column, this element will also be moving from the most right column to the mid column, and our swap by column will be finished. Okay, now let's submit the result to see it works. Okay, you see the time capacity memory usage of this solution is not bad, right? I think the solution is very easy to understand and the coding part is short. Okay, you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and see you next time. Thank you.